Jai Shri Kushum Harnath. Pagal Harnath, Part 1, Letter 3. Addressed to Shri Noggin Babu's wife. Dear Mother, O Mother, about the bead string. Why ask about it, Mother? When anyone happens to find a precious gem in an unclean spot, himself being unclean at that time, will he hesitate to pick it up and sit deliberating whether he was then fit to touch it? This point never arises in a man's mind when handling a precious gem. Why then, Mother, does this question of purity and impurity cross your mind when touching your string of beads for taking Sri Krishna's name? Besides, how can the thing which is always the most sacred of all sacred objects be ever contaminated? You are always free from contamination. All unholy things and all unholy beings become perfectly holy when directly they are touched by you. Hence I say, let no sort of doubt enter your mind when you use your bead string for taking His name. O Mother, if sinners, conscious of their sins, refrain from bathing in the holy waters of Ganga, how will they get rid of their sins? So much honor and reverence are due to Ganga simply because there are sinners. No one would have had so much regard for Ganga if there were no sinners. Now, Mother, with all your heart and determination, make the exquisitely sweet name of Sri Krishna your necklace. This is my prayer. There is nothing higher than Sri Krishna's name. A cobbler becomes sacred if he adores Krishna Ji. The object of man's life is to adore Sri Krishna. Forgetting this, he allows himself to be fettered by his actions. When a man forgets that he is an all-time chartered servant of God, matter, the mother of illusion, drawing round his neck, tightens her cord. Mother, forgetting Sri Krishna, men become slaves of illusion forever. Hence I say, do not forget him. The means by which Sri Krishna can be reached is to take his name and to remain saturated in it. O Mother, one who gets immersed in very cold water, the scorching rays of the sun cannot affect in the least, although those on land give vent to distressful wailings. The intense heat of the sun cannot do anything to the man underwater. Similarly, illusion, notwithstanding all her efforts, fails to get hold of him who remains deeply absorbed in Sri Krishna's name and love. I do not know of anything efficacious without Sri Krishna's name. That is why I beg of you to have always recourse to it. Name taken constantly culminates in love for him, which in time leads to the beloved Krishna. Yours, Horror. Jai Shri Kusum Harnath.